Hey guys, it's CornNerd here again with another commentary. And I'm deciding that I'm going to switch up the style I do the commentaries a little bit. Instead of just recording while I do the gameplay, I'm going to record the gameplay first and then do just the commentary over the gameplay. So that way it's not just me talking about the gameplay. I think that gets a little boring after a while, so I can talk about just a few different topics, like from life and things like that. So the game that I have here today is Braid. It's another game from the Humble Bundle, and I actually saw this first on Xbox Live Arcade. I'm not sure if it came out on PC or Xbox first, but that's where I saw it. But anyway, it's like a platforming kind of game, I think. It's it's mostly puzzle. Kind of reminds me of Portal, actually, because it's kind of unique. Like, you use time traveling in order to solve puzzles. It's pretty cool, actually. Like, you'll see here, I'm gonna jump down and then get the key. Then I have to reverse time in order to get back up. See, it's pretty cool, but it's pretty difficult as well. It's really complicated after a while. You'll see that I'm not able to solve all the puzzles here, but anyway, I just want to talk about something that happened, was yesterday, I believe. Sorry, I got distracted by the gameplay. Yesterday I went to my website, it's neeksandgerds.com, but I went to my website and actually it wasn't there. Like, it just came up with a white page that gave me some kind of error, and it turns out that my web host actually suspended my account. And when I found that out, needless to say, I kind of panicked because I'd never had anything like that happen before. So I spent a few hours yesterday trying to get that whole situation figured out. So when I contacted them, it turned out that this plugin that I installed, sorry for that noise there, I got a Facebook message, but it turns out that a plugin I installed actually was taking up a lot of their server space. So it was a plugin that created caches of pages, so that basically it created a bunch of extra pages that took up a bunch of server space. So I had to uninstall that plugin, and they unsuspended my account. So it wasn't too bad, but the initial panic was just terrible because I didn't know what was going on. But hopefully that never happens again, and hopefully the situation's taken care of when I got rid of the plugin. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's taking me a while, this puzzle. Like, these little guys, you gotta step on them, and it gets even more complicated as you go through the levels. Like, later, as you move backwards and forwards, like, if you move right, time will go forward, and if you move left, time will go backwards. It's crazy. And you see that the little shining green things in the corner there, the door in the puzzle. Things that are shining green like that, they're not affected by time travel. It's complicated, like I said. But let's see here. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I posted about something called the Draco drug, and it's a new antiviral drug created by a research team over at MIT, and I haven't heard too much about it. I actually just read about it on geek.com, but basically what it does is it sorry, I'm just paying attention to the gameplay here to see if I can figure out my mistakes. But basically what the Draco drug does is it finds cells that have a certain kind of ribonucleic acid that is only created by viral cells. So viral cells only create double-stranded ribonucleic acid, or RNA, so that any cell that has a double-stranded RNA is supposedly a viral cell. So the Draco drug finds the cells that have double-stranded RNA, and then it attaches itself to those cells, and basically it's pretty cool what it does. Actually, it undergoes a process, I believe that's called apostasis, something like that, and basically it means that it self-destructs. So the Draco drug attaches itself to viral cells, and then it causes them to self-destruct, which is pretty cool, I would say. Wow. Actually didn't have anything else prepared to talk about this. So, like I said, I haven't heard anything about that anywhere except for geek.com, which is kind of surprising because it seems like that would kind of be important news, you know? You think people would want to know about that, but that's all I've heard about that. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe they're just waiting until they get better test results or something, like until they are more sure it's worthy of media attention, which makes sense, I guess, because you don't want to say, hey, I came up with this new amazing thing that will cure everything, and then it doesn't work. You know, one of my concerns about that is, what if there's a problem with it and it basically makes all of your cells self-destruct? Like, what if it somehow goes awry and it doesn't need to find double-stranded RNA, it just needs to find normal RNA, so it makes any and or all of your cells self-destruct? That would be kind of tragic, you know? So it makes sense that they would want to wait before they kind of let all of the public know. I guess that makes sense. Let's see, going to another level here. Every time I go to another level, it's just like, what's going on here? But it's the same thing with Portal. Like I said, this reminds me of Portal, and it's just every new level is kind of intimidating at first, and you have to mess around with everything to try to figure out what the solution is. It gets kind of frustrating though, like Portal. See this, that little platform that I was moving back and forth, like I mentioned, it's shining green, so that means that time doesn't affect it. So when I go back in time, that won't move backwards and forward with accordance to time. It'll just keep its position. Same goes with everything else that's flashing green. Needless to say, it gets very, very complicated, and I don't know how many times I've used the word complicated here, but it fits this game pretty well. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Let's see, when was this? That was August 12th. When was this? That was 5 days ago. Well, excuse me. 5 days ago on August 12th, I posted something on Neeks and Gerds. That was about, excuse me, a question and answer that I did with a very special person, let's say. This special person's name is Lindsay Sterling. I don't know if you've heard of her. If you watch America's Got Talent, if you saw the last season, you probably, maybe recognize that name. But she's a dancing violinist, which is pretty unique. You've probably never heard of a dancing violinist. Basically, she plays violin and dances while she does it. The name kind of implies that. But basically, a while ago, I contacted her. I was actually doing another website a while ago that wasn't Neeks and Gerds. It was a different website, but it was also centered around hobbies. So I contacted her to see if I could ask her some questions about dancing violining. I don't know if you can make a verb out of that, but she agreed that she would do it. She was actually happy to do it. She seems like a really nice person. But I asked her again if I could reuse the question and answers on Neeks and Gerds, since I did that a while ago. And again, she was happy to let me use the questions and answers. So I actually posted them on Neeks and Gerds. And you can see that back on August 12th. It's called Super Geek Lindsay Sterling. And hopefully I can get in contact with other people who do like have really cool professions and do things that might be considered geeky for a living. And hopefully I can make Super Geeks a regular sort of segment with questions and answers, but I don't know how lucky I can get with that. Like, if you're a professional geek, contact me so we can make this work, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. But yeah, Lindsay Sterling was on America's Got Talent. Unfortunately, she didn't win, but I still think she should have won. They seemed pretty impressed with her at first. I guess that's how it usually goes. They seemed impressed with her at first, and then it kind of just went downhill, I guess. Not completely, but it just, as time went on, I guess they just kind of got tired of seeing her. I don't know, but I like her performances. I don't get tired of seeing them. She actually has a not Facebook. Well, she does have a Facebook, but she has a YouTube channel where you can see her performances and her dancing violin-ing. And she was actually in a music video. I can't remember what it was called right now, but I believe her channel is called Lindsay Stomp, and I guess I'll link that in the description. But she has a bunch of videos of her playing and just doing different cool things. Yeah, you can go check that out for yourself. But goodness, this part drove me crazy. Like, I couldn't figure out what to do. I would get so close to the ladder just to get knocked out. It's very frustrating. And those stupid rabbits chasing me around everywhere. They sound like cats. I don't even know what's up with that. I finally figured out I have to get the cannon to stop the fireball thingies. But yeah, I think I've officially run out of things to talk about. But I guess I'll just talk about the game now. Go back to doing what I said I wouldn't do. So basically, I think I have to just listen to hear when the cannon stops the fireballs, which you actually have to do a few times throughout the game. Like, you just have to listen to figure out what's going on in different parts of the level, which is, of course, complicated. Meanwhile, I've got these rabbits chasing me all over the place. Rabbit cats things. It's like an animal from Avatar. Oh, never mind. If you didn't get the reference, I'm not gonna bother explaining it. It's complicated. See, there, I just have to listen to see when it finally hit it. And ta-da, puzzle piece. And I'm not sure exactly what the whole story behind the puzzle things is. Like, the puzzle, I mean, not the puzzle, the story is not completely clear at this point. I haven't finished the game yet, so, okay. Well, that's it. Anyway, I'll just cut it off there. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys.